Hello everyone, it's March 16th, a rather dusty spring day here in Seoul. I'm Sun Ji-ae, and these are your top stories. The powerful sister of North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un slammed South Korea and the United States for conducting joint military exercises. According to the North State media, Kim Yo-jong said it would be difficult for what she called the spring days of 3 years ago to come back to the Korean peninsula. She also threatened to scrap a tension-easing military deal signed by the two Koreas 3 years ago. The contentious statement comes as Seoul and Washington started their spring combined military drills last week. Even though Seoul argues that these are defensive exercises, the North has long denounced them as a rehearsal for invasion. Also this week, U.S. top diplomat and defense chief started their visits to Japan and South Korea to engage with their counterparts. Washington officials say the visits will be important as the Biden administration formulates its policy on North Korea. Meanwhile, the White House spokesperson says the new U.S. government has reached out to the North through a number of channels, but so far, no response. Yellow dust originating from northern China are forecast to blow into the Korean peninsula starting from Tuesday, the state weather agency said. This would further worsen air quality here, which has been severely bad due to heavy concentrations of ultrafine dust particles for nearly a week. Weather officials say the dust storms originating from China and Mongolia are forecast to be extraordinarily strong, and gusty winds reaching 50 to 70 kilometers per hour are expected to intensify the effect. Meanwhile, many central and southern parts of the city continue to be affected by heavy concentrations of ultrafine dust, which is expected to taper off just as the dust storm hits. A year after Parasite took Hollywood by storm, Minari, an American film by Korean-American director Lee Isaac-chung, is creating excitement about the possibility of another Korean-language film scoring big at the Academy Awards. While the two films differ in origin, they both are recognized as breaking barriers in Hollywood's perception of Asian actors and foreign-language films. Minari is a story about an immigrant family trying to realize their American dream and got 6 Oscar nominations, including those for Best Picture, Best Actor, and Best Supporting Actress. With this, Steven Yeun became the first Asian American and Yoon Ye-jung the first Korean nominated for these roles. This year, the Oscars also nominated Chloe Zhao, the first Chinese and a woman of color, as the Best Director for the film Nomadland. The Academy Awards will take place on April 25th. And those were your top stories. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to subscribe to Korea Now. Sun Ji-ae out.